All right. Yes.
We're ready.
Yes.
Is it time to drink yet? Because I feel like I need a drink.
What's the saying? It is 5 o'clock somewhere.
Okay, did you know today was National Prosecco Day?
Yes, and do you know what Prosecco is? Like, a lot of people see it, and they don't realize it's an Italian sparkling wine. It's been around since the 1500s. Brought here to the U.S., though, in New York in particular, about 25 years ago in 2000. Making its mark. Everybody knows it as a summer drink of the Aperol Spritz. Joining us right now to help celebrate National Prosecco Day is Dana Beninati. You're the food and beverage expert. I had to just make sure I got the title right. At Mionetto. Thank you for joining us and helping us celebrate.
Thank you for having me, and happy Prosecco Day to you both.
Tell us a little bit about Prosecco, because I know it's a sparkling wine, but it feels like it's a very light one.
It is. It is quality and freshness. Prosecco is the thing that transports us to the hills of Venice. Forget New York. We're looking at rolling, beautiful hills of Italy. We're sipping on something that's fresh and bright. It tastes like golden apples and pears. It goes great with pizza and popcorn. I mean, what could be wrong with that on a summer day?
And you're doing a collaboration with them, right?
Yes, yes. I'm a chef and sommelier, and Mionetto is my favorite Prosecco because it is such a historical brand. Started in 1887, and they are the ones who really brought Prosecco to the U.S., but started it all here in New York, which is amazing.
You know, talk about it, because I mentioned the Aperol Spritz, because that's how a lot of people are drinking it, particularly this summer in New York. But you don't need to mix it with anything, right?
No, I mean, it is great in a spritz, of course, but all on its own, it is gorgeously refreshing. Even at an hour and a day like today, bring it on.
All right, Dana, listen, enough of talking.
Yeah,
Can we pop?
it.
Yeah, what are we talking about? And what do we...
Kurt, please.
Are there different kinds of
Yeah,
Prosecco?
There are different kinds of Prosecco. What we're drinking here is the Prestige Brut, so that means nice and dry. In the wine world, dry just means not too sweet, and this is going to give you lots of fruit flavors, making it great if you're not eating, but awesome if you've got some little salty bites like chips or popcorn or pizza, but can really carry you through a whole meal.
I love that it's, you know, you can have it with
Cheers.
anything. You don't
Yeah,
need
exactly.
a big fancy meal.
Yes.
You know, I like the fact that it's good for summer. It's good for barbecues. You know, it mixes with a lot of things. But I'm looking here. You see this dry brut, but there's also a rosé. There are lots of different types.
There are. So Mionetto is one of the few Proseccos that comes in this amazing Magnum, which is great for, you know, a weekend. But this is a great wine.
A weekend? Yeah. You haven't been around us.
But this is a great wine for a Tuesday in the middle of the day. You've got great quality, but at a really accessible price. They're also one of the few Proseccos that comes in a rosé, which is super, super special. I love a rosé on a hot summer day, but it also is a great wine that will carry us into autumn and some of our winter days.
Okay,
Well, with
so
a Magnum,
we
you can
like
bring lots of people over, right?
Yeah.
I think we got two people.
Speaking of,
Crystal gets called
Join
over every
us.
segment. Come eat
Yeah,
corn.
look at
Come
this.
sit on the couch.
Yes.
Come drink
I gotta
Prosecco.
no
wash
one
down my
looks like
corn.
you eating corn.
What haven't you had today, Crystal?
you
Oh,
have?
cheers, cheers. Boom. Look at this.
Mionetto sent us this amazing tower. Cheers. Happy
Yes.
Cheers, everybody.
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
This is my kind of Tuesday.
There you go.
We got corn, we got Prosecco.
Did you bring me some corn?
No, it's all in the middle of my
Atta
molars.
girl, atta girl.
So, you know. You don't want this corn.
Dana, where can we find Mionetto?
Just about anywhere. So they deserve all the credit for bringing Prosecco to the U.S., but here in New York, you can find it very easily, but particularly at some of New York's greatest pizza places. If you've been to Stretch, Wiley Dufresne, or Mel's and Chelsea, fantastic. Maybe a little place called Fresco.
Maybe we got
That's what we
that
need
there
next.
too. We like our
Dance
Prosecco.
party on the sidewalk with some fueled by Prosecco. We'll take it.
And only give it to people that are walking down the street, not driving down the street, okay?
Yes.
This is for
Very
important.
everybody,
Love that.
though.
There you go.
It is fantastic. Thank you so much, Dana,
Thank you for
joining
having
us.
me. Cheers.
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 All right,
Happy
cheers,
National
everybody.
Prosecco Day.
Cheers,
We'll be
guys.
back to wrap up this edition of Good Day in New York live from the streets of New York right after this.